Good evening, Lee Lancers. This is a member of your administration team, Ms. Harrison, coming to you with information on the FCPS on one-to-one laptop distribution at Lee High School. What's the 411? Follow along and I'll give you some information that'll help you get through the process. So first, what's FCPS on? FCPS on is an instruction program that provides all high school students equitable access to technology during the school year. 3 years ago, Lee High School was one of the schools part of the rollout of the FCPS on program. At the end of 3 years, we evaluated the program and found out it was successful and very useful in improving instruction and learning. And so this year, FCPS on is now going system-wide, and all high schools in Fairfax County will receive laptops for students in grades 9 through 12. FCPS on initiative is a change in education that impacts how students learn and access learning content by creating a more student-centered learning environment versus a teacher-centered learning environment. It's a blend of face-to-face and digital learning, but it doesn't replace instructions, it just enhances it. It puts the focus on students creating and being creative versus just sitting there and consuming information. It makes learning useful, and it allows students to learn in and out of school. Learning doesn't stop when the bell rings, in other words. FCPS on initiatives. A couple of things here, as I just mentioned, in a nutshell. This is the purpose of the laptop distribution, the one-to-one initiative. We understand that in an ever-changing world, it is important to make sure that access to learning is equal for all students. And so we was giving students, every student, the same laptop, same access to learning. It evens the playing field. And education, we know, is the equalizer. So doing so with technology enhances that. We want to make sure that our students who graduate are ready for the real world, that they're able to function wherever their paths may take them, whether it's to college, to industry, to military. We want them ready for the next level. We also want to ensure that learning is not just on the students, but it's also on our educators. So it provides an opportunity for teachers to put professional learning or professional development at their fingertips and to keep them part of this ever-changing world of technology, all while enforcing good digital citizenship, ensuring that this device and all of its capabilities are used for the positive, to enhance and to empower versus to do some harm or damage, and understanding that while this is a powerful educational tool, if not used correctly, it can be harmful. So we want to make sure that we use this to stress digital citizenship as well. A couple of key messages of FCPS on are listed here. But basically, I cannot reiterate enough, equal access to meaningful learning and ensuring that learning is student-centered, ensuring that they're able to collaborate, communicate, think creatively and critically, become ethical and global citizens, and become goal-oriented, goal-directed, and resilient individuals. We all know those are just some basic skills it takes to make it from day to day. But not only that, we want to make sure that we keep students in charge of their learning and that they are using industry standard software, not something that's old and antiquated, but something that if they walked out of this building right now and were to get a job, that it would be seamless in using what they use in the classroom. They would easily be able to see the connection and make that connection because they use that same software in the real world. So a little bit about the device with the laptop distribution. Students will be given a device. It will be assigned for the entire school year. This device is property of Fairfax County Public Schools, and it is assigned to the student with the following instructions. Basically, no other software can be installed anytime on the device, and it is to be returned at the end of the year. That's pretty much the basics. The device must be made available upon request throughout the year so that our technology specialists can make sure that it's still running in a healthy and optimal manner. So we do ask that students bring that laptop to school every day. Teachers will be expecting it, It's not something that should be left at home or left in the locker. But again, this is to enhance and increase the learning. And so we need this tool with them so that it can facilitate learning. The devices will be distributed during Lancer launch, which is this Thursday. But if you're not able to attend that, then it will be, we will have distribution throughout the school day once school begins for the next couple of weeks. You will receive the laptop, a charger, and a protective sleeve, which we do ask that you carry to help absorb some of the shock if for some reason the laptop is accidentally dropped in the book bag or what have you. And most importantly, parents, I know you'll find solace in knowing that it will have an internet content filtering software installed that will work inside and outside of the school to make sure that harmful software sites and things of that nature are not accessible by your student. Students without access to the internet at home may also check out a MiFi loaner device from our school, and they can see our technology specialist, Mr. Pickett, for that. FCPS will provide device support free of charge, basically, if the software needs to be uninstalled or reinstalled, if there's a virus, if the internet filtering for some reason needs to be checked, if there's a repair that needs to be taken care of. All that will be covered by certified staff of Fairfax County Public School. So you will not have to worry about getting that fixed outside. And then at the end of 4 years, we'll go through a refresh and all devices will be replaced every 4 years. So laptop distribution, drum roll please. It will be this Thursday during Lancer launch from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. in our main gym, which is at entrance 14. Please note that students, you must be present to pick up your laptop. You cannot say, Mom, Dad, Uncle, go pick up my schedule and get my laptop. Student must be present. We do ask that students, when you come, you first enter into the cafeteria where you will pick up your schedule. You must have that that printed schedule with you in order to get your laptop. You can go by, once you pick up your schedule, you can then go by your locker if you choose to check to see where it's located and if it works, but that's totally up to you. After you leave that, if you choose to do so, bring your schedule and come down to the main gym. You will be in a line where you will have to use your schedule as your ticket to enter. When you come in, we'll check the schedule to make sure you are who you say you are. You're part of our Lee High School. And then you will receive, review, and sign the paperwork that talks about the expectations around the laptop device, usage, storage, things of that nature. Once you sign off on that, you will then be given your device, the charger, and the sleeve. You will then go to the other side of the gym where you will be required to take at that time to sign in to the system to make sure it works, and that will automatically start the install of the important software, more so the internet filtering software. That will take about the whole process about 20 minutes from the time you enter, get your laptop software, install software, make sure it's running. And we want to make sure you're able to log into the system. So please plan for about 20 minutes. You cannot come pick up the laptop and just go. You must go through this process. Once the software is done and we see that everything's working, you'll fill out this ticket saying, yes, it works. I got all of my stuff and I'm out the door. Okay. That has to take place. So please plan accordingly. One thing we do want to share with you, parents, as a reminder, is that you do have the option to opt out. Opting out means that you will provide your child with their own laptop and software. A form will have to be completed, and you will have to meet with the administrator of your child. If you choose to opt out, just know that we will not be able to provide any of the supports that I mentioned earlier to your for your student or for to the device. So please keep that in mind if you choose to opt out. There will be a form that will be available if you choose to do so, and you will then need to find a time to speak with the administrator. But we do hope that you would take advantage of this program. This year, this is new, technology support fee, and Fairfax County Public School Board passed that all high schools this year students would be charged an annual technology fee of $50 in conjunction with this implementation. And that fee covers the technology repair, cleaning of the software, the purchasing of the sleeves, things of that nature, which is, a nominal cost for a device to be used and covered and maintained for an entire year. Students who have free and reduced lunch and give us consent to share that information status can receive a waiver or reduction. So if you have free lunch, then that $50 fee is waived. If you have reduced lunch, that fee will be $25. You can find out this information through and pay through myschoolbucks.com. The invoice will not be populated till November 2019, so you don't have to rush and go do that now. You can make payment arrangements. You can pay online. You can come in and pay at the school. But if you have any questions, you can contact the school administration, and we will guide you accordingly. But please do not let this $50 fee deter you from allowing your child to access technology that will enhance their future. So that's FCPS on one-to-one laptop distribution at Lee High School for the 2019-2020 school year in a nutshell. Any more information you want about the FCPS on program, you can click on the link provided, or you can contact the school and ask to speak to the administrator. Our number here at Lee High School is 703-924-8400. Again, that's 703-924-8400. And ask to speak to any administrator in reference to FCPS on. Thank you so much for your time, and we hope to see you on Thursday, August 22nd, 4 o'clock to 6 p.m. at the Lancers launch. See you then. Enjoy the rest of your summer. It's almost over.